The 700 Nitro Express, the largest non-military sporting rifle in the world. The 700 Nitro Express is the largest shoulder-fired sporting weapon in the world. It was developed in 1988. The previous largest rifle was the 600 Nitro Express, and Holland Holland stopped making those. They had a business arrangement with a man who said, I want the last 600 Nitro Express, and so he bought it. Then a few years later along came a gentleman from California who said, I want a 600 Nitro Express. Holland Holland told him, no, we're not gonna make one. We have an agreement with this gentleman. He said, I want a 700 Nitro Express. And Holland said, that doesn't exist. And he said, well, if I build a bullet, will you build a rifle? And they agreed. And a couple of years later, you have the 700 Nitro Express. This particular 700 Nitro is actually a part of a matching pair, and it, in fact, is the only pair owned by an individual in the entire world. Built for its stopping power, the 1,000 grain bullet of the 700 Nitro Express, moving at 2,000 feet per second, generates 8,900 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Each round of the 700 Nitro Express costs as much as $125. You couple that with the immense recoil, and it is not the gun you want to be taking to the range to do any plinking with. The 700 Nitro Express is not a very practical rifle. There's actually only a handful of gun manufacturers who have ever made a 700 Nitro Express, and there have been more people travel to outer space than have actually shot one. This 700 Nitro was built by J and L Wilkins and Company. It features express sights for 50 yards, 100 yards, 200 yards, and 300 yard shots. The 700 Nitro Express features double triggers, and proper shooting for a firearm with two triggers is you always pull the front trigger first. However, you never pull the front trigger with a rifle that kicks this hard because you will slip off the front trigger, touch the back trigger, and fire both barrels simultaneously. Safety hazards that come about when firing a 700 Nitro Express are broken jaw, broken teeth, detached retina, broken collarbone, broken nose, and the worst of all is when you bounce your brain off the front of your skull. With this rifle, you need to make sure every shot counts. For the 700 Nitro on the ballistics gel, we actually shot a 1,000 grain solid bullet this time instead of an expanding bullet. We wanted to see what it did to the ballistics gel, so let's have a look at it. As you can see here, it actually didn't really blow up the gel or expand too bad, but since the bullet's not designed to expand, it's designed to penetrate heavy bone. You can see it just zipped right through it. These rifles were designed to hunt big, bad, and dangerous game in Africa, and as you can see, that bullet didn't slow down at all going through the ballistics gel, didn't expand at all. I imagine if we dug it out of the dirt mound back here, we could dust it off, wash it, and reload it and shoot it again. So this block of ballistics gel didn't stand a chance against the 1,000 grains fired from the 700 Nitro Express. It really is a legendary firearm.